Hi, guys. This is Joe Kelly. I hope everyone is well. Today, we're going to be talking about your agent and whether you're happy or not with your agent. And the reason why I chose this topic today is that I hear a lot of actors actually complain about their agent no matter what level they're at. And, I hear a lot of complaint about sometimes the attitude of the agent, sometimes it's the lack of work mostly, but also the lack of connection or the lack of work that you want, like as if they don't really get you. And that can be really annoying, of course, because they are your gateway to getting work. And it can feel like hopeless because they are the ones who do the work for you. They are the ones who are getting you the jobs. And so if the relationship is not really what you want it to be, well, inevitably it can come with a lot of sticky feelings, right? So I read a lot about actors being hopeless, feeling that there's nothing they can do, really feeling like it's the agent's fault or it's my team's fault if I'm not getting the work I want. Um, I also hear a lot of actors think that their agents or their team don't really like them, and that's why the communication doesn't work, the connection. That's why they don't get you the jobs you want. So yeah, it's like it feels like a big pack of needles, and you have your hands stuck in it. Um, so it can be really annoying and triggering and upsetting. And I think it generates a lot of anxiety for a lot of actors. So the thing is, I know that you're committed, right? And you really want um, what you really want is to work on incredible projects. You want to work on in a collaborative way with your agent. You know there's steps to take, and you want to make sure that this connection, this communication with your agent happens so that you can progressively get the jobs that you're meant for, and that will benefit both you and your team, right? So even though you have that commitment, if your hand is in a bag of needles, it really doesn't feel great and it doesn't get you the results you want. So, what I wanted us to look at today was the root cause of why you might not be happy with your agent. And when we have the root cause, then we can obviously do something about it, right? If you're not tackling the root cause, you're playing with the consequences, and so it's like a little bit like pulling. What's that thing that grows in our gardens? It's like weed or something like that, or old weed or wild weed or whatever. I mean, you know what I mean, like the yellow one, the one you don't want. So you can, it feels like you can always pull more, right? And there's something that you can do deeper in order to get the results you want. And if you keep just pulling, well, you'll spend your life pulling. So that's, I think, a little bit of the kind of dysfunctional mechanisms that I see actors have with their agents. So why is this happening? Um, is, in my opinion, the reason that this is happening is that because you're settling for less than what you want. You're settling, whether it's in the beginning, so you meet your agent, you have that meeting, and you don't feel it, or you don't feel the work they do when you look at their IMDb and look at what actors they represent and etc. You might not feel like it's the big crush and you're falling in love and you have incredible connection and they get you. So you still do it. You still sign because you think that maybe you're not worth more, right? And so that's where the glitch starts, is that at the start of the relationship, you sign with them and you're not feeling that spark, right? And then the other case is you're in the relationship with your agent and it's not working, whether it's the communication, the connection, or the work that's coming your way, and yet you stay there. And and you put yourself in a position where you can't really be um, I feel like it's emotionally sufficient to take that conversation, take that meeting with your business partner, because that's what they are, they're your business partner, and to go, okay, well, this is where we are, this is where we want to be, and we're not moving. So, what are the steps? What can we do? What's working? What's not working, etc. So, I think that the reason why you would start with someone actually with anyone, but we're talking about agents right now. You would start a relationship with someone, and yet you don't feel that it's something you want. Well, the reason you're doing that is probably because the material you're sharing with them and the presence, your presence that you're sharing with them is not at the value that you would want it to be. So it's below what you can do, right? So your material is a little bit like this, and you come in the room and you're a little bit like this. And so this agent is kind of down at that level that you're feeling. So you're like, okay, well, that's a match. When actually what you can be responsible for and what you can have the power to impact is your instrument, is your presence, is your instinct, is your freedom. When you have that down, then you do the headshots, then you have the reel that matches your instrument, right? The first original ingredient, your raw material, is your instrument. If your instrument is all tied up and pressured and can't open them when anyone says action or when you have a meeting, well, that's what's reflected on your headshot, and that's what's reflected on your reels, and that's what's reflected in an agent meeting. So that's your action there, is to, if you know that you're choosing someone that is not for you because your self-esteem in a way, or you're not believing in yourself because you look at your material and it's not a reflection of what you know you can do. So that's where you can work. You can work on your instrument so that it's completely alive, completely free. So it's at the level that you know you can be. It's untied, unblocked, untethered. When you have that, then you have the material that works. Then, of course, you have the agent that matches that. If you're stuck in a relationship with an agent that doesn't work and you want to get out of it, it's the same thing. Why are you not having that conversation? And if some of you are stuck there or have been stuck there, you can answer in the comments. Why are you not having that conversation with your business partner? You would if you were building a house and the architect didn't go the direction you wanted and did something that was disaligned with what you had planned together. You would have that conversation. So why are you not having it with your agent? Why are you staying in a relationship that doesn't work? Because again, this is really you being at a level of emotional sufficiency that's not really there. So you're still thinking you need him and they don't need you. So you're positioning yourself under the agent, whereas it's a business relationship. You're at the same level. So the same work is to be done there, and that's most of the work that we do in our reset journey with actors is really owning yourself, owning your emotions, just being real, being completely authentic, being able to be present, to be there, to look at someone in the eyes, to have that conversation, to be authentic, and to deal with the consequences and to move on, right? So I know that's more of a mindset question than an acting question, but your acting career is also made of business aspects, right? It's not just you and a text. It's really you and a big team, whether the team is on set or whether the team is, in your agent's office. It's also dealing with people. And in order for you to deal with people this way at the same level, you want to make sure that the material you deal with, which is you, your heart, your body, your mind, your soul, call it whatever you want, I call it the instrument, is actually really there, present, free, authentic, instinctive. It's able to be in the moment. If it's not, well, then you're not really there. So they can't really see you. So nothing can really happen, right? So if this makes any sense for you, I hope it does. I can share a free training in our comments. It's called, and it's all part of the same work that we do. It's called Stop Trying to Be a Good Actor So You Have a Chance at Being Great. And if you have any questions about this, post them in the comments. If you know of our work and you've been wanting to do it for a while and you feel that you're ready and now's the time for you, we still are helping people who have financial difficulties during COVID with a BOGO offer. If you don't have financial difficulties, then you can go in with a regular price. And yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you. All right. Bye, guys.